Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another spooky October stream. Whoa. Tonight we'll be playing Ghouls and Ghosts for the Genesis. Except I can't see anything. Okay, much better. Yo. Oh, I'm still Ghost. Hang on. There you go. How's it going? So yeah, today we'll be playing Ghouls and Ghosts, and as you can see, I don't actually have the Ghouls and Ghosts cartridge. I never actually owned a Mega Drive as a kid, but I really enjoyed playing this game in other people's houses and other people who owned Genesis and or Mega Drives, as we called it here. And since I only had the equivalent of an NES, the graphics on this game always amazed me. I remember looking at not just images of when it was played, but images on like gaming magazines, like showing all the bosses and stuff. Oh, that really looked really nice. So yeah, this is actually even though it is a difficult game, but this is I think the easiest game in the entire series. So I think I can beat this game. I do believe I can finish it. But yeah, there was the Ghost and Goblins, which was original in the arcade, but then got an NES version. That one is very hard to beat because there's a couple things that you have to do that if you mess up, you ruin your entire playthrough. And then there's another arcade called Ghouls and Ghosts, and then this the Genesis got a port of this arcade, and then there was Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo. That one was made for the SNES. Didn't originate on arcade. So yeah, comparing all these three versions, Ghosts and Goblins for the NES, Ghouls and Ghosts for the Genesis, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the SNES, this is the least difficult of them all. So yeah, I think we're just about ready. So let's take a look. Let's see how many times I die. And yeah, since I'm playing this, I don't have the cartridges, I'm not emulating this, I'm playing this on the Wii Virtual Console, as you can see. So that means no save states. Let's go. I also really like the music in this game, as you'll see. Very spooky and ominous. Even the logo is all bloody and fiery. Yeah. And now, let's start. Let's check the options here. So you have the difficulty here. One says practice, the other says professional. No diagonals. I think I'll leave diagonals okay. And yeah, two-player you can like alternate between one player and another, so it's not exactly co-op. So which difficulty should I choose? Practice or professional? Am I a pro gamer here? Or should I just practice first? Now let's go professional. I think I can do it. Professional is actually the same difficulty as the original arcade version. The practices makes enemies easier to kill. Like the same enemy that would take like 2 or 3 shots will die in one shot. So and less enemies. So yeah, I can do professional. Let's go. How's everything audio okay? My hair is good. Fix my hair a little bit. There you go. Once again, I didn't press start. I'm hesitant to begin. Okay, professional. Let's go. No more stalling. Showing the little map or journey to come So yeah, we're Sir Arthur, the brave knight here that defeated the first boss in Ghosts and Goblins, and now another enemy decided to attack the kingdom and steal the souls of all the inhabitants, including the soul of the princess, that is his beloved princess, and now he has to rescue everyone. The magician. Whoa. What? Are we playing the Untitled Goose Game now? What? Ouch. And now I'm naked. Yeah, the magician can either... Whoops. Press the wrong button there. Magician can either turn you into a duck or into an old man. You can still fire a weapon as an old man, but you're much slower. You can't fire it as quickly. Okay, this is jump. So yeah, let's listen to how that music starts. Very, very eerie, ominous. Really like this intro music. This is just points. This little red. Whoops. Little red armor just points. It won't restore my armor if I pick it up. I'll need the gray armor to do that. I think you... Yep. And I'm an old man. Old man's out. You darn kids, stop doing it. There we go. Haunted guillotines. So the manual says that this is a sword that he's throwing. I always thought it was a lance. I mean, like it's supposed to be a knight, like a lance in jousting. But if they say it's a sword. Ooh. And now it wins. And these spinning demons. Ah, ouch. Thought I could jump over. So yeah, here's one thing that makes this game much easier than the others. Infinite continues. You can try as many times as you want. And there are a bunch of checkpoints throughout the level, including a checkpoint right before the boss. That makes things much easier. Ah. You can actually kill the magician if you fire a weapon enough times. Ah, too slow. The game over, but Infinite continues. I mean, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I believe you can earn more continues with points, I guess, but there is a limit to how many times you can retry, so that makes it much harder. And like I said, in the music in this version, I mean, in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the music is very nice as well, but in the NES version, it doesn't sound all that nice, so yeah, because of the difficulty and the superior graphics and music, I much prefer this version over the NES and Super NES version. And I guess this was the one that I played as a kid as well, so I'm more familiar with the enemies and obstacles. Whoop. Ah. Tentacle, oh dear. These tentacles don't stop. Oh, wait. Big up there. He vomits on you. Look at that. So gross. Here we. Kind of jumps like he's angry when he's jumping. Whoop. Oh. Hey, Lep. Looked at chat for a second there. Didn't see the flower sprouting. You can really feel the drag of the wind when you try going. And rain and everything. It's an actual storm here. So in the practice mode, whoa, you can kind of predict what each chest will contain, because I think it kind of alternates between having the magician and then having a piece of armor, whoa, and then having a weapon. So if you like open and it has a magician, the next one will have an armor. But in this one, in the professional mode, this is the hard mode, there is no recovery armor right after the magician. There are two magicians, unless you open. Yeah, I think if you open the second one with an armor, you get the super armor. Let's see if I can do it. I know there's one that shows up here. Oh dear. Oh. Ah. Wait. This just points. Oh yeah, there. If I open one and I know, okay, this one will have the magician. I killed him because I fired long enough. So I know that the next one, if I find the next one and I still have my armor, I will get either a magician or a super armor. The golden armor. Looks really nice. I want to crouch and instead went downstairs. Ouch, dang it. Well, I guess I'll... Yeah, you can't crouch on top of the stairs. Oh dear. Ah, he's faster than me. Oh no. Okay. Ooh. Okay, all clear. Look at that boss battle music. Have I ever played Ristar? Yes, I did play it. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's holding his own head. Ah! So freaky, like one of those Dante's Inferno paintings where people were holding their own heads. I really liked Ristar, but there are a couple points in that game that are a little hard. Yeah, this boss is... Whoop. As I was going to say, this boss is that bad. If you avoid his fire. Ah. There you go. And I get the key to the next level and get my armor back. Little cheery music now for this village. Even though it's kind of a decaying village. In fact, I think the manual says it's a village of decay or something. And these rock turtles attacking. Okay, this should be a magician. But let's see if the next chest will be a golden armor. I want to show off my golden armor. Troll! Trolls. What is this, a Sarlacc pit? Yeah. Oh dear. Jump right into the... Okay. Drop here then... Oh! Look at that. Okay. Jump over here. And here. Okay. Cleared one, but now there's another. Okay, I know there's one right on top of the monster there in the middle. But I often fell on it. Okay, I mean, okay, there, see? He's after me. Okay, spinning fire wheels. Let me time my... Okay, I have to run. Phew. Made it. So yeah, a couple people think that maybe this is Firebrand, the gargoyle from Gargoyle's Quest and Demon's Crest, but the manual doesn't say it is, so I don't think he's just a regular gargoyle. This is kind of annoying, but you know what? I don't actually have to fight him. Just come here. Come here. I know you're going to cross to the other side. Yeah. But yeah, I just reached the next checkpoint, so now I don't actually have to fight him. I just stay here and... Earthquake! Ouch. And right into the... That was a Castlevania death right there, getting knocked back into a pit. Yeah, like I said before, this is actually the easiest of all the games in this series, based on, I mean, there's still some hard parts and some hard bosses, but based on just having infinite continues and a lot of checkpoints. Oh. Okay, I did get this, I unintentionally got this axe, but this axe is actually not a very good weapon, unfortunately. Because it goes on an upwards trajectory like that, so it makes it a little harder to aim, but I guess we'll make do with what we got. Do I get another weapon in the meantime? See, now I can't aim at these guys now. At these plants. Oh, I guess I'll just try and run. What? Axe went right through it. Town of Fire. Okay. Try again. Like I said, with infinite continues, I can try as many times as it takes. Although I don't want to stay here forever. There is a certain amount of time I'm willing to dedicate. Ah, come on. Didn't think it would come all the way down. So yeah, that fire not only blocks your way, it also spawns these fire bats. And I remember... Oh, new weapon, nice. I got a sword now. Whoops. Can't jump off ladders. Okay, let's see how well I do with the sword. Woo. Made it. And boss time. Look at this guy. Fire lion thing. Like I remember when I was a kid, this guy looked so cool. The graphics of all this environment, all the colors and the effects. So yeah, like I said, checkpoint right before the boss, so now... Only problem is if you get a bad weapon against the boss, and you're kind of stuck with this weapon. You don't have an opportunity to switch. Ouch. And dead. So kind of have to be careful about when you approach the boss area. Ooh. Creepy knights there. I think I can get another weapon here, but it's these little goblins there. Okay. Go away. Come on. Look at that, he's crawling towards me. Go away. Creeper. Ah. So yeah, I much prefer weapons with projectile weapons in these games. It can either be the sword, which I always thought looked like a lance, but it apparently is a sword. I mean, this is, I think it's called a super sword, this one. I think it's inferior to the other one. And there's a dagger and a discus, which are also projectile weapons, but I much prefer either the sword or the Either the sword or the daggers are the best. I think the best weapons to use. Come on. Come on, give me a new weapon. I'm sick of this one. Sometimes those jars contain new weapons. Sometimes they're just whoops. Sometimes they're just these little armors. They're just points. Since I don't care about points, they're not really important. Oh, really thought my sword would get that one. Okay. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try a couple more dozen times, and maybe on 30th attempt you'll succeed. Look at all these guys carrying so many stones to drop on top of me. No, still no weapon. Yeah, well, now that's another difference between the practice mode. Much more weapons. Ah, an old man. Don't care. Okay, come on. Pay attention now. These gargoyles kind of remind me of enemies from Galaga, the way they descend like this in this curved pattern. Oh. I forgot he stuck out his sword like that. Oh, okay, better than the sword, I guess. And still not ideal, but yeah, new weapon. But if I can get a dagger or a sword here, that would be preferable. Gotta remember my own speed. Sometimes I can't outrun. Ooh, discus. Yeah, this one much better. See? Now I can defeat them from a distance. Look at that. Haha. Okay, I got too cocky there. Okay, now things should be much easier with this more weapon with better reach and better to aim than the axe. And I can hit the goblins before they descend. And if I press down, it follows the floor of this weapon, so I can also defeat the crawling enemies. Oh, I don't want the flames. Come on. One of the worst weapons in the game, the fire. Ooh, oh boy. Aha, holy armor. Super armor. This one allows me to charge up a special attack depending on what weapon I have. Okay, this is just a mirror defend against projectiles. Ah! I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh dear. Showing off the golden armor and cost me. I really wanted to show the golden armor with the sword weapon, because then it would look like just like the cover art. The special ability. Ooh, dagger, even better. I can rapid fire this one. Look at that. Get away. Ooh. Right as I said I wanted it. Nice. If I can just get this golden armor. Oh. There it is. Haha. Look at that. Hiya! See, now I look just like the cover art. Yeah, I think that one will either just be another weapon, and I want this one. I want to keep this one. made it. Just barely. Ah. Ah. There you go. Okay, that was another checkpoint, and now the weird monster mountains there. Ugh. Riding on their tongues. What? Oh, that's a magician. Oh, this should be another magician. Oh yeah, remember, if I don't have the armor, the second chest will also be a magician. If I have the armor, the second chest will be a golden armor. So that means now I can actually get golden armor if I ignore the first chest and get the second one. Yeah, not this one. This one. Aha. Ah! Whoa. Jumped at the wrong time there. But yeah, like I said, there is some way. There is a way to try and predict what will be on each chest. It's not entirely random. There is. Yeah, if I get too close to their mouths, look at that. Boom. Boom. Swallowed. Just wanted to show that weird death if you're not careful with where you step. Ha. Okay, gotta time my jump. Go away. Ignore this. And get this. Duck here. Oh, and up. No. Gotta remember to jump a little earlier than that. Gotta remember that the platforms move. By the time I fall, they're already moved out of the way. Keepsake. I don't think I've ever played this one. No. Oh. Okay, now. Okay, okay, what? Ah, come on. Really? Puzzle adventure game called Keepsake. Yeah, never actually heard of it. Is that on PC? Try this again. Yeah, once you do the same thing enough times, it kind of becomes like second nature. You kind of know, okay, now I jump, now I do this. It becomes almost like a rhythm game eventually. Okay. Just for show. Hiya! Okay. Just like the cover art. Oh dear. This is a tough boss because his patterns are kind of erratic. Weren't you a Kirby boss or something? Shouldn't? What are you doing here? It's a cloud with a single eye in the center. Cost me my golden armor. You pay for that. Cloudy with a chance of eyeballs. Okay, so now I'm at the Crystal Cavern. Oh, no, I don't want that axe. I want to keep this one. I actually don't know how long it takes for the weapons to fade. Maybe if I roll this way. Come on, go away, weapon. I don't want you. Yeah, I'm sorry that you wouldn't be disappointed by this axe. It's not very good. Fine, I'll take the axe. I'll probably get another weapon anyway. Yeah, these... Whoa, 3 at a time. These crystals will kill me if I touch them. Oh, and that too. Everything will kill me if I touch. Well, now I have to deal with this axe until I get another weapon. This one is random, like what you get out of the barrels that some of these guys carry. Sometimes it's these armor that just give you 200 points. Sometimes it's weapons. Sometimes it's a weapon that you don't want. Hold on. Whoa! Ah, come on! I was charging up. Well, now I have the fire. Another kind of crummy weapon. Yeah, sometimes you kind of bump into the weapon and you get it inadvertently. You don't want to get it, but can't avoid it. Oh well. Deal with it. Might as well try and get the golden armor for all the weapons and show them off, at least. Like this one. Charge. Hiya! Yeah. The actual weapon is not that good, but the charge effects, pretty nice. No. Don't want the axe. Whoa. Okay. Ah, get away. Ah. Eek. You got it from me. Okay, another checkpoint. Oh, and another death. Is this Capcom? I think so, yeah. No, it was Sega. What was no, it didn't say Capcom. It was Sega. Yeah. Right. I thought the intro said. I thought the intro said Capcom at the beginning, but there was also the Sega logo. So now I actually don't remember. And I don't want to reset to check. I'm playing this on the Wii Virtual Console, so no. Oh yeah, it is a Capcom IP, of course. He shows up in Marvel vs. Capcom. Ah. And now I'm playing the duck game. Ah. Really need another weapon for the boss here. Yep, that was the Untitled Goose Game. I'm going to have to get another weapon for the boss of this level, because I'm going to need something that shoots down. Get away from me. And I don't think this will not do. But there is a way to get a weapon here, though. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a chest here. Gold armor, I'll take it. And there should be another chest down there. I'll take the discus, yeah, sure. Ooh, I could have it the dagger. Oh well, this one works. So freaky, these kind of organic enemies like that. Look at that. Wow, this one goes down faster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And now one of the grossest bosses in the game. Look at that. I have to defeat him by firing at his blisters or what? What is that? And avoiding all these worms. Ah. Oh no. Okay. Ah. They're everywhere. Yeah, this one's a tough one. But yeah, at least I'm not at the risk of having another weapon for him. This is one of the better weapons. Because, like I said, I needed something that shot down. Downwards. Oh dear. I can only hit these weak points or these blisters when they pop out. Like that. Like throbbing organs or whatever. And even the music is kind of unnerving. Yeah, pop out of his skin like parasites. Ah! Yeah, very hard to manage two of these. I think in practice modes there's only one or worm, so it's much easier to avoid, but in this hard mode there are two worms. Maybe I'll try and get this one first. Try a little bit at a time, whenever I can. Oh! Okay. Stay away! No, stay away from me. Sucks when I want to try and shoot at it and it doesn't pop out. Come on. Okay, one down. I think there are 5 at total. Okay, 2 down. Oh. These worms block the attacks for the smaller maggots. Okay, well, oh no. Ah. Got cornered there. A maggot on one side and a worm on the other. Okay. Try again. So yeah, I wonder if I should focus on the... Oh no. Okay. Never know when they're going to turn downwards. Sometimes they turn very fast and catch me off guard. Oh dear. Okay, 2 down. Ah! Okay, one more down. Okay. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Only 2 left. But yeah, I think maybe I should focus on the ones on the edges, and the center one is maybe a little easier to get. Okay, get away from me. Okay, come on. I was mid-jump when it came out and I couldn't avoid it. Okay, come on. Yeah, even, I think a couple bosses after this one is not as hard. This one is one of the harder bosses. So many things to keep track of. Ah, look at that. Ah. Yeah. Losing my armor this early, very bad. Ah. Ah, get away. Ah, come on. Missed. But like I said, fortunately we have infinite continues, so I can try as many times as I want. No risk of having an actual game over, having to play all of it again. So that's why I think this is the... Whoa! Right in the water. That's why I think this is the relatively easy one. Compared to the other ones, this is the easiest game in the series. Yeah, I hate having to wait for it to pop out. Ah, turned downwards right when I was going by. Ah. Oop. Press start there, it pauses before I should. Yeah, this might take a while. Look at that, listen to that music. As if the gross images weren't enough. Ah, get away from me. Dang it. Since I have to jump to fire downwards, also makes me vulnerable if the worms are above me. Thought I'd made it. Thought I'd make it. Okay, let's try not to lose the armor right away. That's a good strategy. What they say? The best way to win is to avoid losing. Yeah, maybe I'll just try and keep as far away from the worm spawn points as I can. Like that, yeah. Okay. Come on, pop out. At least, whoa. Turn downwards. At least I can also hit the maggots as they are climbing the body. Come on, pop out. Get away from me. I don't know. It's kind of I think the most irritating is when you have only one left and it won't pop out. Oh, come on. Where's the hit detection there? Oh, not even one this time. Oh yeah, no, I forgot to mention that I also have a time limit. 3 minutes for each attempt. As if the game wasn't hard enough. Come on. Oh. Hate not knowing when they're going to turn downwards. Oh no. Yeah, see what I mean about having to jump to fire downwards and that making myself vulnerable there? Look at that. I got stuck. Okay. I'm not even sure if this is the best weapon, like the one that deals the most damage, but I think it's good enough. The rate of fire is good enough. Maybe try, instead of focusing on only one, try and alternate between one and the other. Tried to going under it. I should have stayed away from it. Although, yeah, like I said, very hard to predict where and when the flying world will turn downwards. Keep an eye out for the openings. Okay, one left. Come on. Come on, pop out. Got surrounded. Yeah, like I said, very, very annoying when there's only one left and it won't pop out. You have to just sit there and wait. Oh, hey, Patrick, thanks for hosting. I really have to remember to not walk under it while it's on that wavy pattern. Oh no. Dodged the first, got hit by the second. No, this one's not nearly as impossible as Super Ghouls and Ghosts and Goblins. Compared to the other ones, this is much easier. I think people have this as maybe not really a stereotype, because it is well founded, the impression that this game is really hard, but it's not like impossibly hard, and since you have infinite continues, you can keep trying until you get it. It's not like you have to get good at the entire game all at once. I'm doing good. I've been preparing these kind of horror-themed streams for October. Some of them are creepy adventure games, some of them are kind of disgusting-looking platformers, like this one. Oh no! I'm going to do 7th guest. I thought about it, but I don't actually. And I didn't play 7 Guests when I was a kid. I did play it eventually, but there are some puzzles there that are kind of boring to watch, I think. I even considered playing Phantasmagoria at some point, but yeah, some of the scenes in that are a little too dark for my channel. And I didn't actually. I mean, I was curious about it because I remember seeing the cover art for Phantasmagoria on game stores a lot. I was always curious about what the game would actually play like. But yeah, now that I have already played it, I don't really feel like playing it again, so I kind of cancelled that stream because I didn't really feel like playing it, going through all over again. I kind of want to only play games that I actually enjoyed as a kid, or that I would enjoy playing through it again, and Phantasmagoria would not be one of them. So yeah, I only put it on the schedule because I thought, oh, it's a kind of horror-themed adventure game, but yeah, there was this caveat. Okay, only one left, come on. And I'm still having my armor. Come on. Oh. Get away. Okay. Come on, almost there. There we go. Finally. And I do enjoy this game, even if it's hard. I like the graphics and all the kind of creepy, dark imagery, almost like a early Dark Souls game, maybe. Another of these gargoyles. At least I have a nice projectile weapon, I guess. Look at how they avoid me. They instantly move out of the way whenever I shoot. I shoot at them. I did play. Well, I think you're confusing. There's Gargoyle's Quest for the Game Boy, and then there's Demon's Crest for the SNES. It's not Demon's Quest. But yeah, I did play Demon's Crest on the SNES Nintendo Online thing, and I really enjoyed it. And I actually managed to beat it without using the rewind function. I just kept at it. Just like this one is a game that has infinite retries, so I could just keep trying the same bosses, the same enemies all over again until I got it in. And I actually got 100% completion. I managed to get all the endings on that game too, and get all the items. I think the only time I actually used the save state was when I got a bad ending, and I didn't have the password to go back to where I was, so I had to reload the save state from right before facing the final boss, just so I could try for the other ending without having to play all over again. Come on. Yeah, just gotta wait until he crosses from one side of the screen to the other. And duck whenever he dives. Come on, I know you want to... What? I know you want to cross the screen. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Oh. Oh, I thought he disappeared. He just went... There you go. He just went away. One more. Yeah, their projectiles are not that hard to avoid. They're kind of this diving attack that can get you off guard. But if they move from side to side like that, makes it much easier. Whoa! Much easier to kill. Come on. There you go. Ooh, golden armor, nice. Oh yeah. Even if the power-up doesn't really help a lot, I like looking nice. Fashion souls here. Don't turn downwards, come on. Okay. Come on, I'm near the checkpoints. Go away. Ooh. Yeah, but I think I reached the checkpoints. Nope, I did not. Dang it. Oh well. Try again. Yeah, in the practice mode, there are much more chests with spare armors to recover when you lose your armor. In this mode, I'm playing this game in the harder mode, as if it wasn't hard enough. And in this mode, there are much fewer recovery armors. So, come on. Whoa! Yeah, like I said, diving attack catch you off guard. I played Dark Souls 1 and 2 and Demon Souls, but since I never owned a PlayStation 4, I have not yet played Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3. And yeah, I really enjoyed that series. So. Whoa. Oh, aha. Come on, get over here. Trying to face one at a time at least, because if I go too far ahead, it will wake up the other one. Okay. And then much harder to avoid two at a time. Yeah, I don't have a PC that's good enough to play the Souls game either. That's why my channel mostly focuses on retro games. These are the games that I can play on my PC. And stream at the same time. There's also that. Streaming already takes a bit of my PC CPU. can't really handle playing. I mean, it already can't handle playing big games, much less playing big games and streaming them. Come on, get over it. Gotta wait. There you go. And hit the big man before reaching their platforms. Ugh. So gross, don't throw up on me. Okay, yeah, this is not that hard. It's just a matter of not making any mistakes along the way. Got a couple of 3 shots in. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Come on, you know you want to move across the screen. Ah. Come on, there you go. Ah. Yeah, as long as you duck in time, you can avoid his attack. It kind of takes a little bit of reflex. Ah. Whoa. Come on. Aha, gotcha. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, they're very good at avoiding your projectile as long as... Whoa! Finger slip there. Ah, get away from me. Dang dragon. I thought I'd jump over it, but it turned it. Oh yeah, I just noticed there are little numbers on each of the on the map indicating the number of the level. I mean, I think I remember noticing it before, but I forgot to mention it now. Whoa! I'm an old man now. My attacks are much slower. Ah. Oh no, I woke up the other one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah. Oh no. Whoa. Ah. Dang it. Threaded the needle there only to get caught by the second one. Okay. Try this again. I know you're the magician, but I want to kill you anyway. Ah, damn it. Thought I'd do that the second time. First time I was able to defeat him on his way down, but no such luck this time. Okay, I'll just have to wait. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, when he does that glide across the screen, that's when you get him. Come on. Aha. No. There you go. Yeah, it's all a matter of waiting until the right moment. Come on. Yep. Whoa. There you go. Yeah, this will be a magician again. Take out the pigmen. Don't let them throw up on you. Take out this stupid dragons. Ah. Their vomit can block your attacks. Look at that. Okay. No, I don't want that. So many bugs and dragons and pigmen. Go back to Zelda, you moblins. Okay, got it. Yeah, now I reached the checkpoint, finally. Oh, I'm an old man again. Can I? Yeah, I can climb it. right at the end there. But yeah, at least I reached the checkpoint, and now I don't have to deal with those gargoyles anymore. There we go. Okay, let's see. I know there's a chest here. Come on, show yourself. There it is. I don't think I actually have to open the chest. Just the chest being there, I know that it will be the magician. And then now. Look at that. It's the boss from the first game. Looks just like him. It's called again Astaroth. Now he's just a mini boss in this one. Now you get two heads of the first boss. As long as you defeat one of them, the second one is much easier to avoid. Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of this room on gaming magazines back in the day. Should we? No, I don't want the axe. And another one. And another one. Oh dear. Oh no. Stop. Shooting fire from your mouths. Yeah, even with the golden armor, I can only take one hit. Oh, and you again. Oh no, and more than one. Oh dear. Okay, okay. Eek. Come on, armor. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you do get extra armor. Oh no. 3 of them. Oh no. Okay, fine. Phew. There should be a chest here. There we go. Hello? Where's the chest? Okay, never mind. Oh, there it is. Ah, it's an addition. Oh. Okay, come on. And on one more head. But like I said, only one of them is easy to avoid. As long as you jump at the right time. And you take off. There you go. Woohoo. Now the boss. One of the creepier ones. Look at this guy. Look at that. Ah! Swarm. Swarm that turns into a giant wasp. So creepy. But yeah, I'm close to the end. And just get this guy. And another creepy music. Look at that. I think, yeah, I think each boss has its own music, don't they? Or at least you have a checkpoint right before the boss, so that makes things much easier. Ew! Don't poop things at me. Ah. Should have jumped over it. Throw your green poop at me. Go away. Eek! Ah. Okay, see ya. See ya, hi Patrick. Thanks for watching so far. Ew. Ah. Even the noises are gross. Look at that. Ah. Oh, come on. Don't come this way. Don't come this way. Ah. Okay, one more try. Ugh. Oh no. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. I'm cornered there. Just notice the eye on the hand. Okay, come on. Maybe over here might make it a little bit more room to dodge. Ah. Whoa. Ah. Okay, maybe once, if they're going below, I can stand on that raised platform. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4? 4 down there and 5. So yeah, this is the 5th level. Okay, let's try staying here. Nope. Even on the raised platform. Ah. Kinda looks like Baxter Stockman from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, doesn't he? Face at least. Just gotta try and hit it as often as I can before it's Oh no. Yeah, not a lot of windows to not a lot of windows to avoid. Yep. The raised platform doesn't protect me. Okay, maybe if I stand in the middle and then they will curve upwards, I can stand to the side. If I can't jump over them, maybe I can stand beside them. Like this. Yeah. Yeah, this works. Come on. Oh dear. Yeah, this way. Okay, this is it. This is the run. Come on. Yeah, got it. Key goes flying right over there. And there you go. Arthur, you've done well so far, but you will not be able to defeat Loki, who's behind the door. Go back to the village and get the magic power from the goddess of battle. Is he the king or something? And the princess there. Arthur, put on your magic armor and open the magic box. I'm sure that the goddess will appear. Good luck, Arthur. I believe that you will defeat Loki. So yeah, we're back here. We have to go back, Marty. Yep, in this game you have to actually go through all the levels twice. Feeling of deja vu here. Could have sworn I've done this before. At least I get this cool music again. Yeah. And I think, yeah, I think the second go at the levels is actually a little harder too. So as if the game wasn't hard enough already, it gets even harder on the second go. Come on, go down, yeah. You go. Thunder, lightning, wind. Whoa. Oh no. Ah. Oh, you stopped moving right as I jumped over it. Oh well. Well, at least now we know exactly what to do on each level. We've already seen it, just a matter of doing it again. Oh, not quite low enough. These tentacles sprouting out on the ground. Whoa. Whoa. Can really catch you off guard. Okay. Big man again. Come here. stay over there. Yeah, there was another one gonna spot there. So yeah, if you play the game long enough, you kind of remember all the enemies' placements. Oh no! Ooh. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I can actually avoid the fire if I jump up. I don't have to jump forward. I think jumping forward was what made me collide with this fireball. This is a pretty good boss design. Very spooky. Ah, there you go. Take the key for coming in. Nice catch. I didn't actually catch it, but oh well. Oh yeah, by the way, it said the big enemy behind that door was called Loki. In the original arcade version of this game, he's called Lucifer. And in the manual, they just call him the Prince of Darkness. A little localization thing there, where they changed the name of the big boss. Looking to the side from time to time to make sure the stream is still going. Whoa. Okay, here comes the troll part again. Huh? Okay. Okay. Oh! Nearly got away unscathed. I think all of the levels have at least interesting music, even if... Oh no, okay. Huh? I mean, not all of them are very nice, but I think they all fit the environment. Can I reach the checkpoints in the nude? Yeah, get away from me. I already know how to beat you. Whoa! Or at least I think I reached the checkpoint. I think if I go beyond that mountain of skulls, yep, I see my little guy there at the beginning of the town of fire. Again, a sense of deja vu here. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Let's just make a run for it. Ah. Yeah, even though you have to play this game twice, I mean, as you saw, one playthrough, one go, it doesn't take really that long. How long? Like 1 hour, maybe a bit more than an hour to reach the end. So. It would take like 2 hours to go through, maybe 2.5 hours to go through the entire game. Oop. This is not really that long of a game, even with multiple tries like this, like I'm doing. So it makes having to do the game again a little bit easier, knowing that it won't take quite that long. Run for it. Ah. Okay. Okay, reach the checkpoint. Now the fire demon dog thing again. I always thought he looked cool with his like fire body when he jumps like that. It just leaves a fire trail. As a kid, the entire effect looked nice since I was so used to having just a NES. The Genesis was released here much earlier than the SNES, so The Genesis was kind of a synonymous with good graphics compared to the NES games. Although I would also, eventually, when I was renting NES games in rental shops, I would look at the box arts and the screenshots of SNES and Genesis games. Even though I couldn't play them, I could at least admire the artwork and the graphics by the screenshot. Oh no. So yeah, I never actually owned this game as a kid, but I did have the opportunity to either play at other people's houses or watch them play. So either way, I got to watch the cool graphics. Maybe not as cool by today's standards, but yeah, they were interesting too. Yeah, and the visual design is still interesting, I think. Maybe. Or the creepy imagery. This time I'm prepared. I already have a projectile weapon for this part. What's my discs colliding with those? No, I don't want that weapon. I want another armor. Oh. Okay. Let's make a run for it. No. Oh dear. Dang it. Look at those creepy monsters with the mouths open like that. Maybe if I could get a dagger weapon here at some point. Even better. Nope. Let's see. I don't want that axe. It goes upwards. Not a very good trajectory, so very hard to aim. Oh, dagger. Come on. Yeah. Much higher rate of fire. Even though I think it's a weaker weapon, it has a higher firing rate. And if I activate its charge move, aha! Double rapid fire. Double shot. Ah, much easier. There, got it. And now back to the tongues. Ooh, so close. But yeah, maybe I'm about halfway through already. Second go. That's fine. I already know exactly where there's another golden armor. So. I ignore the first chest. Get the second one. Jump out of the way. Duck. Okay. Ooh. A little too late. A very specific sequence of events there. Perform. Here. Because if I don't duck here, I get damaged by the fire and then everything. Yeah, like you saw just now. Vibrating there, but not the time. Okay, go, jump. What the? What happened there? What the? Ah! Hey, come on, put your tongue, stick your tongue out again. I need to catch a ride on it. Oh dear. What happened there? Okay. Yeah, this part is not that hard. It's just a matter of getting all the steps right along the way. Some parts there are like random elements that you have to try and adapt and take into account. Some parts are just predictable and easy to replicate and repeat. Whoop. There you go. Okay, let me charge up. Hiya. Come on, hey, come here. Double shots. Oh dear. No more double shots. Go back to Kirby's game, weird cloud thing. Oh well. Back to a single shot, but I think I can do this. I beat you once before. I beat 3 of you at the same time. Well, one of the only problem is these erratic patterns. Sometimes it goes up, down, and you kind of have to adapt quickly. Ooh. Aha. Gotcha. Okay, Crystal Cave again, and then go down on those carnivorous plants. Okay, hope I don't get another undesired weapon there here. I think I can. Yeah, I can. Defeat that mouth, open mouth, to stop it from firing the magic balls, projectiles at me. There's it. Oh, the other one, this worm also fires projectiles. Come on. Golden armor? Yeah. Uh-huh. Whoop. Just make a run for it. I'm almost at the checkpoint. Whoop. Really? Imagine if I died right there. Okay. Oh. And I already have a nice weapon. Okay. Don't jump and hit the green crystals. So as long as I don't get another weapon by accident, I'm fine. Actually, I'm not even going to open the chests. I don't have to deal with the magician or the risk of getting a weapon that I don't want. So weird, these hands with faces on the fingertips. Okay, fine. Good. Gotta jump out of the way or before I get eaten. This one's faster. And here we go again. Back at it, this one. Yeah, this one has a higher rate of fire, but I think it's slightly weaker than the discus. So let's see how well I perform with this one compared to the other one. Come on, pop out. I know you want to. Oh. Didn't get it, but didn't get hit my swords. Okay. Oh. Come on. Okay, 2. 2 down. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. I'm surrounded. Okay. 3 down. Whoa. Whoa. Get rid of you. Okay. Oh no. Get away. Ah, I'm surrounded. Yeah, when they corner you like that, you run away from one and second one shows up right in front of you. Very hard to avoid. Oh dear. That's not a good sign. Okay, maybe I can trick them into going down somewhere. If I'm at stay still on one place and then move suddenly, I can trick the worms into diving at where I was instead of where I am. Okay. Another go. Ooh, okay. Oh no. Okay. I'm waiting. Oh, dang it. Oh, I did get that one, but that was cost. Okay, please don't turn downward suddenly. What? I thought I'd killed it before I landed, but I guess the fact that these daggers are smaller also means they're easier to miss with the target. Oh. Yeah, as you saw from the first time, I think this is the hardest boss in the game. The one that took, at least the one that would take the most tries. Too many random elements, I guess, to keep track of. Okay, oh. Come on. Whoa! That maggot came out of nowhere. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let me try focusing on this side while the worms are on that side. Okay. 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 2 more, I guess. Ah, come on. Okay, 1 more, come on. No. Ah. Come on, pop out. Yeah. Phew. Yeah, this one took, I think, much fewer tries than the other one. Maybe I just got lucky. Again, feeling of deja vu. I could have sworn we were just here a moment ago. Dang it. Come on. Whoa. Press start a little too early there and pause the game instead of skipping the map. Although now that I'm here, I have to remember the words that the princess said about wearing the magic armor and then opening the magic box to get the goddess's weapon. Because that's what you need to get it to defeat Loki. As long as I can still get that weapon as long as I start from that checkpoint with the at the top, at the very top. Come on, cross the screen. Don't cross the screen while I'm dodging your attacks. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. There you go. Okay, come on. Whoa. Come on. I'm waiting. Whoa. Dang it, I thought he would go one side and then go back the other, but... Oh well. Tricked me. Okay, magician. Okay. Ah. Come on. What? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Come on. Yeah, stay up there. Ah, too slow. Ah! Avoided me. Avoided my shots. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. Got a free shot. Another one. Whoa. Yeah, these guys aren't so tough as long as you're patient and pay attention to their movements. Come on. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Come on. There. Okay. Doing well. See? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Ah, really? Using the magic power screwed me over. Oh dear. Oh no. No, I don't want the fire. Okay, almost there. Okay. Ooh, I still have to defeat you, don't I? Oh dear. Okay. Okay, let's... got it. Okay, now I can die here and I'll just restart at this point. 7-6. Very much like a very indicative of a game that came from the arcades. This kind of counts down towards a continue, tempting you into putting another quarter in. Oh, you're about to lose your continue. Better put another quarter. Wait, I should have gotten the chest down there. Hang on. Forgot. Need to get this one, and it will show up as a magician. Okay, and then the next one will be... Whoa! Oh no. Dang it. Yeah, might as well die here. I have to activate the magician, and then get the golden armor, and then... The next one should be a new weapon, the weapon of the goddess. If I open this box with... While I have the magic armor... I should get the goddess's weapon. Ooh. Come on, go away. And now this one should be the armor. Now if I can defeat this guy. Ooh. Come on, what? What is this? The double no jutsu or something? Okay. Now there should be a chest here. Come on. Show yourself. There you go. And there's the goddess. And she gave me the good weapon. Yeah. The goddess of battle. Now, as long as I don't accidentally get another weapon, we should be fine. Oh no! Ah. Yeah, these guys are very annoying in this part. The hardest part. I think they are even harder than the boss. Because of their erratic movements. But yeah, now I don't actually have to even worry about getting the golden armor. It's really a matter of... Ooh, dang it. Really a matter of... Oh dear. Okay, that did not look good. yeah, the weapon persists with the continue, so like I said, as long as I don't accidentally get another weapon, I'll just keep this one and I'll be able to defeat the final boss. Okay. I actually don't know if this is the weapon with the... Whoa. Hey, I'm playing Untitled Goose Game. A little bow tie, red bow tie, very cute. Okay. Ah. Whoa! Oh, dang it. Okay, much harder. Oh no! Jumped in the wrong direction. Come on. Yeah, I should have activated this chest, even if just to get the good armor. Come on. I can't climb ladders as a duck. Okay, I have to learn these patterns of these things. Oh, right at the end. Go away. Don't do that to me. Don't you know who I am? Sir Arthur. Yeah. And the guy woke up. Oh dear. Come on. I've done this one before, so I know I can do it. Sure. Yes, I don't actually have to open the chest. I already know there's a magician in there. And the next, if I keep my armor, the next chest should be the golden armor, or yep. I wonder what's the. Oh yeah, this one doesn't have a charged attack. Oh, oh no. Ooh. Yeah, now I can ignore this chest. I don't need another weapon. I just need to survive those clouds. Oh, come on, really? Ah, dang it. Oh, what happened there? Visual glitch. Come on, show yourself so I can get the golden armor up there. Then with this one, then what? Ah. I always think I can go up fast enough. Nope. Come on. And two, and then this one. Oof. Just barely made it. Good thing his fire disappears when he... Oh! Forgot to activate the chest down there. Yeah, when he gets killed, his shot also dies, so... Even if it's about to hit me, as long as I can kill him in time... Okay. Then will this chest have the golden armor? Yep. Because I didn't activate the one below, it switched up the order. Ah, come on. Millisecond to... Come on. Come over here. It's easier to... Maybe... Oh, easier to avoid and to hit you. Oh no. I hate the wavy patterns that they make. They're very hard to avoid this. Okay. Yeah, as long as I can get past those cloudy eyes, I guess. The other demon head thing will... Oh, come on. The other demon head thing will be much easier. Yeah. Already doomed from the start there. And then the wasp boss again, and then final boss. Okay. This one. And the two of them. Okay. As long as I stay crouched, he can't hit me. I forgot to activate that chest again. Quack quack. Quack quack. Spam attack under it. Come on. Come on, I want the golden armor. Even if there doesn't have any actual effect, I want to look good. When I save the princess. Okay, come here. Come on. Ah! Thank you. Go away. Okay, one left. Come on. There we go. Now, can I get another armor? Nope, don't want. Can't get it. Don't want another weapon. Want another armor. Come on. Come on, show up. I know there's a chest here. I saw it before. There we go. Yeah. Okay, if I can just... Yeah. Reach the checkpoint with a good weapon. Now we face the wasp again. Wah. Ah. Woo. Threaded the needle there. Oh. Oh yeah. Already forgot how to fight you. Gotta remember to go to the other side when it turns into a bunch of wasps again. Swarm. Okay. Oops. Oh no. Ah! Okay. Staying on the left, not a good idea. I'll run out of space. Ah! 3 shots, really? Is that necessary? Oh no. Okay, I actually could have stayed on the left there. But yeah, now I think there's no risk of losing this weapon. I can just... Ah! If I can spam it... No. Ah, go away. Dang it. Yeah, I was counting on the weapon being strong enough that I could just spam attack and ignore damage. But yeah, no such luck. Ah! Go away. Woo. Okay. Okay, stay on this side. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm doing better. Yeah, there we go. Take a key for coming in. Here we go, final boss. Look at this guy. Giant demon sitting on a throne like that. It's like I'm an ant to him. Look at that. Ah. Come on. Haha. I shoot at you. You're trying to step on me, but I'll just avoid. Ah. Whoop. There you go. Come on, come here. Haha. Haha. I'm not down on your shoulder. Oh yeah, he breaks the floor, I remember. Oh dear. Okay, almost done. Come on. I'll just let him take a ride on his foot when he... Oh dear. Gotta keep an eye on his hands where he's pointing, and remember to avoid. Come on, raise your foot so I can catch a ride. Ah. Whoa. Come on. Ah. Yeah, once again I thought about spamming attack, but no such luck. Come on, we're almost done. Nearly 2 hours to beat the game. Yeah, not, like I said, not a very long game if you, as long as you don't mind the repeat. And yeah, his attacks only go on either diagonal or downwards, so you can kind of, it's not that hard to predict where it's going to go. As long as okay. Ah. I think they're getting faster though at the end. Once I hit his head, he gets angry and starts shooting from his mouth as well. And the shots get a little faster. Look at that. Ouch. Already? Okay, if I can... Whoa. I can jump, point upwards. Ah. But yeah, I think this guy's a much more imposing final boss than the one from Ghosts and Goblins. Cool. Okay. I'll just stay on your lap. Aha! And defeated. And all the souls get released, including the soul of the princess. And this bird carries her body, and her soul goes back in, and now she's saved. Congratulations! Loki restored the Ghouls and Ghosts world, which has vanished 3 years ago. Arthur has finally defeated Loki, warrior the strongest in the world. The warrior strongest. Arthur had known at the time when he defeated the demon that the Ghouls and Ghosts world might one day return. He prepared for the new enemy by improving weapons and giving magic power to each weapon. If it had not been for the magic power, even Arthur could have been defeated long before he reached Loki. On top of the magic power, Arthur obtained the Psycho Cannon from form Valkyr. Then, after a dreadful battle, he finally defeated Loki. We just saw that, we don't have to recount it. People's souls which had been captured in Loki's body were released, and the Princess of Hus was revived. The Earth has been restored to its peaceful self, thanks to Knight Arthur. However, there is no reason the Ghouls and Ghosts world will not be restored by someone someday. Is Arthur's battle truly over? Nope. Actually, you'll have to fight him again in Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the SNES. Yeah, I think the princess was already in love with him, so it's not like he gave him a kiss in retribution for saving her. They were already in love, but she was glad to see him. In the original arcade, you see a little bit of an intro scene of the princess and Arthur together before she gets attacked. A little recap of the monsters here. Recap of our journey. But yeah, it was an arduous journey, but I did it. Oh, I wish they said the names of all the monsters. I can check it out in the manual though. Yeah, the one with the head his head was Statue of Terror. Infernomo was the demon fire. Mr. Winds is this one. Yeah, This one doesn't show up on the manual actually. This other one. Extra wins. Yeah. And the Waspa doesn't show up either. Maybe they didn't want to spoil the final bosses by including them in the manual. I don't know. And the big guy. Yeah, look at his face. It's very scary. And there we go. This is where the intro took place in the arcade. You can see her returning to her kingdom. Just like the box art, the three lightnings. The end? ... question mark? Well, we know it's not the end because there are more games, but yeah. Game over. Yeah, that was Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. I really enjoyed this game as a kid, and I really enjoyed playing it again. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let's see what my schedule is going to be. Yeah, on Sunday I'll be playing Ultima Underworld Part 11. I think we're pretty close to the end, so this might be the last part. And then next Tuesday we'll be coming back to Sanitarium, a horror-themed kind of creepy point-and-click adventure game. And then the following Tuesday I'll start another adventure game, Grim Fandango, which is also a game that I really enjoyed playing as a kid. One of my favorite point-and-click adventure games. So yeah, hope you guys had fun. And if you like these kind of retro games, make sure to follow the channel. I play a lot of them. You can see them in my Twitch archives and my YouTube channel. You can check my previous playthroughs of other retro games and indie games. Yeah. Spent too long without touching anything. But yeah. Go back here. Get out. There you go. Let me just put the... But yeah, I played this on the Wii Virtual Console, so no save states. Good thing I was able to beat it even. 1989. Yeah, old game. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you had fun, and see you next time.